Let's go. It's a new day on the flow, baby. Let's go. Got a lot to talk about. We had an exciting weekend. I'm back for another episode. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's go. I'm back. And how's everybody doing today? If you don't know who I am, I'm the flow. I'm Anthony Hoff, and this is the flow. So, it was an exciting weekend for me anyways. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of big news in football for college and pro level. But before we get on that, I think we all have a friend that reminds you of a Sour Patch Kid. You know what I'm saying? They could be sour for a few minutes, and then they could be sweet. And I think it's the funniest thing in the world. I have a friend, and I make fun of her for that all the time. But she makes fun of me right back, and I can never get it back. The only thing I got on her is a Sour Patch thing, so, it is what it is. I'm kind of retarded, so, it is what it is, as I said before. But let's jump right into this. So, there was a college game day was at Ames here in Iowa. I live close there. It's about 2 hours away from there, but I didn't end up going to the game. I am an Iowa Hawkeye fan, and what a crazy game. There was, I think, two or three delays for the game due to weather. There were some big plays on both sides. I think what killed Iowa State was the turnovers. They did get a trick play over Iowa with a backwards kind of. It was a screen flea flicker, kind of. It's where quarterback snaps the ball, he throws it backwards, he's running back, and running back throws it to the receiver downfield. It got Iowa good on the defensive end. But what amazed me was the ending to this game. Iowa State punted the ball, and at first it looked like the Iowa corner had shoved the Iowa defender shoved the Iowa State person into the punt returner after the fair catch was called, but he ended up not. He had waved the signal, but he muffed the punt, and Iowa recovered it to end up finishing the game. The funny thing is about that is the guy who ran into the punt returner grew up being an Iowa Hawkeye fan, and he plays for Iowa State. So there's a bunch of memes about that. I thought that was pretty good. There's a SpongeBob meme. You've probably all seen it by now. But it was just a crazy ending to a good game. They went back and forth. And it was Iowa's fifth straight win over Iowa State for the past 5 seasons. So, once a Hawkeye, I'm always a Hawkeye. I always get to see them do all right. I'm excited to see what Nate Stanley can do at the next level if he decides to go there. Straight into NFL talk. Another crazy weekend. We still have another game tonight, Monday Night Football. But before I talk about scores and stuff, Ben Roethlisberger played my Seahawks, and my Seahawks won 28-26. Ben Roethlisberger left the game early with an elbow injury, and he's done for the season. He's having surgery on his elbow. It's a tough loss for the Steelers, but I think Mason Rudolph, I think he can do it. He's got Juju Smith-Schuster, he's got Dante Moncrief, he's got James Conner in the backfield, they got a good O-line, solid defense still. All they have to do is keep believing. They have to believe in Mason Rudolph, and that will give him confidence to do all right. Also, Drew Brees went down. I don't know. He's out for a couple of weeks. I think 5 to 7 weeks, I would say, or potentially season-ending. He's having an MRI today. What else happened? I thought there was someone else. Carson Wentz left the game early last night on Sunday Night Football for concussion protocol. The internet was blowing up, but he came back, but they ended up losing to the Falcons last second, 24-20. Julio Jones had a screen touchdown. Great blocking by the offensive line for the Falcons. That was he laid that motherfucker out. The Bears won. The Bears won by a game-winning field goal. Could you believe that? Holy shit! A game-winning field goal for the Bears against the Broncos. It was a good kick. It was kind of wobbly, but it ended up getting through the pylon, so that was good to see. The Ravens beat the Cardinals 23-17. Lions won by a field goal. Colts won 19-17. The Colts are that team that's surprising, especially since Andrew Luck retired, and it's Jacoby Brissett's team now. 49ers cruised past the Bengals 41-17. Texans won by a point 13-12. Packers easily dominated the Vikings in a 21-16 rout. Cowboys routed the Redskins 31-21. Bills beat the Giants 28-14. I thought the Giants were going to win that one. I lost that. Chiefs beat the Raiders 28-10. The Patriots just cruised past the Dolphins on that one. After the game, before the reporters even got into the locker room, Antonio Brown's locker was cleaned out and his name tag was removed. And then this morning, I woke up to a notification from one of my sources that Antonio Brown has a second accuser, multiple sources that I trust. And it's crazy to believe that he has another one. I mean, it's not crazy to believe he's a complete fucking idiot. I have no more comments about Antonio Brown besides he's a piece of crap who wasted his talent and abused his platform that he had to change people's lives. Rams beat the Saints 27-9. Drew Brees went down there. There was an interview with Cam Jordan, and he had picked up a fumble, and they called it back for some stupid reason. They kind of screwed him over on that, the Saints again on that. But during the interview, he was talking about, he goes, and Foot Locker, the ref. So he he called the refs Foot Locker. One of these points, if Drew Brees is done for the season, and they keep getting screwed by refs, I don't know how much longer the Saints are going to be able to deal with this. There's a potential decline here by the Saints if things don't get figured out soon, which would be terrible to see, but it is what it is. It's the way the game is. You don't see the commissioner trying to fix it. But the Monday night game tonight at 7:15 p.m. is the Browns versus Jets. I mean, it's not a very exciting game. Sam Darnold's out with mono for 7 weeks. But let's see if the Browns can get their first win of the regular season after losing the home opener. Some exciting matchups for this coming weekend, this Sunday. Thursday night, we got the Titans at Jaguars. Dolphins, Cowboys. Dolphins probably lose that one. Falcons and Colts will be a good one. I don't know. Patriots, Jets, not that exciting. I think the primetime matchup this weekend is definitely going to be the Ravens and Chiefs, both 2-0. Quarterbacks from the same draft class. So it's gonna be good to see. Giants at Bucks. Bucks have been doing solid. They're 2-0. I think the Giants might be 0-2. Let me check that real quick. Check that right here. You know what I'm saying? Yep, the Giants are 0-2, so the Bucks are 2-0. I would like to see the Giants win, just because of just the way the team's built. They should be doing better than they should, but most likely what's going to happen is the Bucks are going to win. Bruce Arians is a veteran coach. Jameis Winston's been playing solid. The run game's good. The defense is good. So I'm going to count the Bucks as a win there. Saints at Seahawks. I'm going to give the Seahawks the win there. Not only because I'm a fan of them, but Drew Brees is out, and I'm not sure Teddy Bridgewater can help carry the Saints team to a win. Texans at Chargers, that's going to be another good one. Steelers at 49ers, we'll see what Mason Rudolph can do there. Bears at Redskins, I'm hoping the Bears win that one. And Browns versus Rams, I'm probably guessing the Rams are just going to rout the Browns on that. if you have any topics you guys want me to talk about, just comment below in the comment section below, or just direct message me. Just let me know what you want to hear about. I've been looking for guests to come on here, even on a phone call. So that will hopefully be soon, since I'm back at it. Don't get your hopes up, though. Aren't allergies a bitch? I fucking hate allergies, fuck. I'm kind of like still draining a little bit. I had some gunk in my throat. Let's see. Nothing big. I saw Conor McGregor would like to come out of his whatever retirement and fight in Dublin. He would like to fight against the dude he fought. I'm not even going to attempt his name. One sec. Let me Google something here. Did you guys ever have good high school lunches? I mean, I've been asking some. Well, my friends and I were talking about it like a week ago or so, and I just remembered about it. They weren't bad. I have some siblings that don't like school lunch, but I enjoyed it mainly because I like food in general, and I'm fat. I'm working trying to lose that, but I don't see any things changing here. Back to Antonio Brown, the woman who accused him of rape 3 times, was supposed to meet with the NFL today, I guess, to talk about it. I don't know what they're doing, but it's an investigation. It was another short podcast, maybe, unless I think of something here before I sign off for the day. Do you guys ever just get in one of those moods where you're just super pissed off and you don't know why? I mean, I have that sometimes, and I hate it. I think I had one last night. I think I was just sitting there, and I was playing some games with my friends online, and I was playing Madden. I won my game on Madden, and before I told the guys goodnight, I was just super pissed off. I was getting so angry, and I was kind of angry last night too, but I don't fucking know. I guess I just need to grow up here, right? Let's see. There's some good matchups this weekend for college also. The future is bright for football season this year. A lot of good games, a lot of marquee matchups. Probably be a lot of upsets. I also saw that there was this New York Giants fan who wanted a autograph from DeMarcus Lawrence from the Cowboys last week, and he said, "Get the right jersey on, son." So Saquon Barkley saw that and flew out his entire family to this game they played this weekend. So that was pretty cool, but they lost. That probably didn't make it good for the kid. Well, maybe if I was that kid, win or loss, that would have been the coolest thing. You met Saquon, you met the team. Great experience. Supporting people out there, and that was kind of a douchey move by DeMarcus Lawrence. So what? He's not wearing the Giants jersey. He can be a fan of you, DeMarcus Lawrence. You are a dumb fuck. I hope you hear this, but you're an amazing player. So hopefully you don't get too pissed off at me if you ever do hear this. I highly doubt it, but it is what it is. I just want to say thank you for tuning in on The Flow. Yeah, it's kind of a shitty podcast this week, but just informative. I'm still working on trying to find content to talk about. I'll be back at you here in a couple days. I gotta get that grind going at work. I'm gonna go work out tonight. 2019 is about health and fitness. Get the mind right. You know what I'm saying? Get that mind right. If you do realize you have a friend that is like a Sour Patch Kid, go tell him. But make sure you explain it so you don't piss them the fuck off. It's all in fun. I'm learning that myself with my friends. They joke with me a lot, and I'm learning that I'm just a pussy, so I get pissed off pretty well. But I'm working on it. So thank you for guys for tuning